Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone tuning in from all across the globe. It's the second one-day international between host Zimbabwe and Afghanistan. The first match was washed out, and that's been the situation in the competition. Afghanistan superlative in the first ODI, and the host just making one change. Maposa is making his debut in place of Blessing Muzirbani. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Tino Movayo. How do you see the first 6 overs?
To see how they go. Same pitch as the other day. And grass that was there, still there, in particular at the city end, and very green. So Zimbabwean bowlers will be looking to take advantage of that, pitch the ball up.
Well, in the last 15 ODIs, the host bowled first for 3 times and they never won. 2 losses and 1 match abandoned. So it's an interesting call given the history in last 15 matches or so for the host. Good bounce straight away on the right spot.
Yeah, that.
Age is found, it's going fine. Should be first boundary for Abdul Malik.
That's the area that I'm talking about. Especially if he's going to get the ball just to nip away like this one did. Credit though to the batsman. The soft hands at that last moment, and that's why the ball went down.
Off the inside edge. Off the inside edge for another boundary. 2 streaky boundaries from the blade of Abdul Malik.
This is unfortunate for Gwandu. He's asking the right questions. And this one just gets the inside edge. Past that leg stump for 4.
Takes the top edge. Flies down to the boundary behind wicketkeeper for 4.
Yeah, so he's definitely trying the short ball deliberately to Atal. The height on this one was better. Top edge. This time, luckily, just got
Edged away. Excellent delivery, producing the edge.
Nyamuri just getting the outside edge wide of Craig.
Edged away. Over the top of slips and down to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, there was width on offer here. And there hasn't been much in the innings for the Afghan batters.
That's a beautiful shot from Serikula, from Abdul Malik. A little over pitch from Gwandu.
Yeah, it was full within the stumps. In fact, it had a bit of shape onto it. And he was all set and ready, covering the line of the ball, just walking into it with a straight bat. It's a good boundary, a kind of boundary that will give the nice back foot punch. That's very well timed. That's the biggest boundary on the ground. 80 meters in that location. And he gets the ball to touch the rope.
For me, it's just the economy of movement, just a little push. But he's gotten himself into a good position to play this and found the gap.
Wow, beautiful shot. Not a movement from Sikandar Raza or the others standing in that cover, extra cover region. That was hammered.
Man, this is such a high quality cricket shot. He just stood up and hit it on the top of the bounce. And got it to the left of cover. Out there.
In the air, one bounce. There were 2 men back. Malik finds the gap between both.
Yeah, it looks like they want to accelerate. The early phase is gone. They have watched it very carefully. Now you see boundaries coming in every over. Malik just going for the pull shot. Aware of the fielder, plays it out. A partnership of 50 plus and an opportunity. We'll have to see runs.
Opportunity. It would have gone quickly. And to Marmani's weaker side is left. How close was this? It was an opportunity, certainly.
Yeah, in his first over, he bowled
Outside edge. Just looking to push that into the cover region, gets the nick and gets a favorable result. 18 gone. Down the leg side. That should run all the way, and it does.
Yeah, 100 partnership up with a gift from Sikandar Raza. And the reason why this is run down to the boundary is because usually the fielders are very wide. Had to cover a lot of ground.
Nicely worked away on the onside. Should be going back for the second. Bit of hesitation. Eventually goes back for the second. And it's a half century for Siddiq. First in one-day international. 23 overs gone. 115 without loss. Pulled. In control of the stroke. A nice stroke from Siddiq.
"25 balls has been without a boundary, Afghanistan. And then this is a gentle half-tracker from Sikandar Raza. 35 balls, sorry.
Pulled magnificently. What a way to get to a half century. First ODI half century for Abdul Malik. They all will stand and applaud. A wonderful, wonderful half century to announce himself. Pulled. Behind a square fielder on the boundary is a spectator. It's gone the distance. It's gone for 6 to celebrate a half century. It's 139. Afghanistan. Reverse employed successfully. Another boundary.
Moves the partnership on to 146. This is that acceleration that we've been looking for. First time we've seen him attempt this one, and he absolutely nails it. Gets it inside.
Catch! Oh, just what?
They can afford to do that. That's a shot that you probably say plays so well with one hand off the handle. But now they can play this way because nothing threatening them at the moment. Dragging it from outside off.
Yeah. That tells you about how confident now they start feeling out in the middle. Understanding where they...
Down the wicket he comes and smashes that over long off. Now you can afford to do that. A bit of aggression shown. Meeting the ball early, Siddiqul Atal.
What a graceful shot that was from Siddiqul Atal. Coming down the track and dispatching it for a maximum. No reason why he was the Khan of Shpagiza in the Shpagiza.
This time it's high. Is a chance, opportunity. Oh no. No, it's gone way between the two. Again, Atal now, just you feel that Williams is getting a touch predictable for Atal.
Yeah, that's stylish, that's fluent, and that's a majestic big hit above our heads for another maximum. There's that line of keeping it tight, wicket to wicket, becoming a...
Nicely done. The good part about that shot was that he made room for himself to make an opening on that shorter boundary, the offside.
Yeah, that's crisp. He's moved backward and 3...
Oh, he's really thrown his wicket away. But that the good part is, it was a slower one. He's totally deceived Abdul Malik on that occasion. Wicket on, well, second game for him, but the first wicket in ODIs for Newman.
Yeah, he's looked very good. And he was looking for wicket. Afghanistan, his first wicket. here at Zimbabwe. The sound of the stumps and the joy and the celebration. And Abdul Malik knows he's just given it away. 84 for him, Afghanistan 191 for 1.
Bowled absolutely brilliantly in the first. That's a pull shot. I think he might have found the gap and it's gone all the way, and that's a long boundary here at Harare Sports Club.
Yeah, he's tried to just sneak in the short delivery here. He was waiting for it. Sidikula, two fielders back, wasn't concerned. It's the big boundary against the wind. Up in the air. Now, Ngarava gets under it and completes a good catch. Nyamuri gets a second. The two left-handers, left-armers come together to get the wicket.
And this is well worked because it's that extra pace we're talking about. Legitimate delivery, and he's banged it in straight and got it high. And Asmatullah, it's onto him a little quicker than he expected, and Richard Ngarava had to wait under this one and takes a good one. Just a little bit of a bobble as Asmatullah Omazai
118 matches for this man. What a stellar performer he's. It's in the air, shouts of catch it, and it's a good catch. Brian Bennett.
Good short delivery from Trevor Gwandu. He'd bowled a couple of really good deliveries at Ramashah before this one, and that is got something behind the line. For me, it's the fact that it's straight and high. Brought on the shot, and Brian Bennett running in from the boundary takes a good catch as Ramashah's gone for just one.
230. Nicely picked up. In the air, fielder back, it doesn't matter. It goes all the way. One Day International, 100 number 1. And it's been a monumental effort. Congratulations, Sidikula Atal.
It's been
Catches the call, fielder on the boundary, will accept it. Newman takes third wicket. It's a Centurion who departs for 104.
This is good stuff from Zimbabwe. They know that the opposition will go after them, so they're sticking to the basics and forcing the errors here. This time making room, Sidikula Atal, and finding the man in the deep. This is a crucial wicket at this stage of the game because it might have its impact on the total that Afghanistan posed at the end of 50 overs. Sidikula Atal enjoyed his 100, 104. And it
of Afghanistan cricket arrives to the crease, 168 matches. Swung away on the onside. He's found the gap as well. First boundary for Hashmat.
Yeah, more brute force and power in that shot rather than timing. And whatever gets the job done. 20th boundary for Afghanistan. Short in length, not much pace on it.
Down the track and smacked away on the onside. He's found the gap once again. Another boundary from the blade of Hashmat.
Well, this time you'd say Hashmat has created his own length by coming down the wicket, but I'm not really sure that that drag length is going to work because he's got nobody in the deep on the onside in front of the square. So that is the area which is the shorter part.
Slashes it hard, fine, down to third for another boundary.
Yeah, that's not really clever, is it? You've got to be on the same page with your captain. What line are you looking to bowl? Now this time very wide outside off. And the kind of situation if Afghanistan is in, they'll throw their bat at everything. Third is very, very wide.
Swung away. That's a humongous hit from Mohammad Nabi. It's him and him again. Massive six from the blade of Nabi.
Early into that load-up position, Mohammad Nabi got it in his arc. And he's smashed that into that rugby ground, which is right behind those stands. That has travelled. The sound of a bat.
Hashmat. That's a lovely stroke. Good, intelligent stroke from Hashmat.
Yeah, he knows that behind him, fine leg is inside the circle, so he can afford to take that chance. Play it fine. With a bit of danger involved. But what do you know? You got 6 wickets in hand. Last couple of overs, you can do.
Not in control of the shot. Fielder on the boundary, collects it. Captain takes the catch. Nabi is out for 18. Wicket for Trevor.
Yeah, I told you it's not going to be easy to hit it out of the park every time. Really, they've been bowling very well. They're bowling to the dimensions of the ground. Kept it outside off. And he took the man on. That's the captain, Craig Irwin. Takes the catch. Nabi goes 18
For him. Has batted in different positions. Surprised with slower bouncer. It's coming fine. It's coming fine for four. 4 valuable runs for Afghanistan.
Oh, what have you done? Wicket keeper, all that hard work just undone. Brilliant slower one. Deceived the batter. Deceived his partner as well, Marumani. This extra 4 run. Look at that. Cuts off the surface and then boom. Well, it
Pulled away on the onside, straight to the fielder. Superb catch from Sikandar. Last 10 overs generating 73. With wickets in hand, Afghanistan wanted more, but given the conditions,
couldn't time it, couldn't get hold of it. Raza did the rest. So in the 50 overs, they managed to score 286 for 6. And you talk about 70 odd runs in the last 10 overs, you still say Zimbabwean bowlers have done well to pull them back. Ikram Khail is the wicket, who was out for 5. Now it's up to the batters from Zimbabwe.
coming in tough situation. The ball was moving around, difficult conditions to negotiate early on with new openers for Afghanistan, Siddiq and Abdul putting on 191, a century for Siddiq, Abdul getting 84.
In overcast conditions, the ball swinging and sea movement. A pretty wonderful day for Azmatullah Omarzai. Good call from the skipper Ashmatullah Shahidi to give him the new ball, because normally what Afghanistan does is start the opening overs with Fazal Haq Farooqi and with a spinner Ala Muhammad Ghazanfar in the side. Skipper doing the right thing in that first ODI. That was washed out, unfortunately. Azmatullah Omarzai secured his career best, 4 for 18.
And that's Ben Curran. He's just in his second ODI, which is why we're showing you his list A career. 38 matches, best of 125. Partnering him out there, Tadiwa Nashe Marumani, wicket-keeper batsman, into his 17th match, best of 45.
Yeah, that's a tall task, tall ask. And talk about...
And that is straight, but probably not enough swing to bring that on to hit the stumps. That's a quick single. It's a sharp one, and they've hit the stumps. I think Ben Curran knows he's in trouble here. He continues his way towards the changing rooms, and he's shaking his head. Percival Cesara, the umpire, has called for confirmation that Ben Curran is out, but I think his reaction says he believes he didn't make his ground.
Yeah, so much you can get off the expression shown by the players. The Afghanistan side looks confident as he'd already walked off, just waiting by the rope for the decision to be given by the TV umpire. Yeah, unlucky, and he's gone. A direct hit by the skipper Ashmatullah Shahidi, and Ben Curran into his second match. Unfortunate run out.
This is such good work. We spoke, Ahmed, when we first sat down. And that's the outside edge. Fazal Faruqi has picked up Marumani with a beauty.
Yeah, Fazal Faruqi was playing with his off-stump line. Wasn't that in the earlier over? Bowled him back-to-back 3 outswingers, and this time around starting with one. This time on the off-stump line and a nice edge into the gloves of Ikram Ali Khail. Sends back Marumani, making only 3. Zimbabwe struggling 4 for 2.
That's found the outside edge. And it's carried through to the slips, and it's Dion Myers. He's not on his way out. He's taken his time to get going. But Sadikula Atal is the one who takes the catch.
So that's what we are talking about, the pressure. When runs are not coming, when dot balls are there, they just do the damage. Legit delivery, that, nothing wrong about it. Azmat gets his first, just creates that outside edge and beautifully plucked right before it hits the ground. Siddiqul Atal, the Centurion, today sends back Dion Myers, only making 1 Zimbabwe.
Just 174, vastly experienced. That's the first really bad delivery that the Zimbabwe captain has received today. It's the first boundary of the match, of the innings, sorry. A few of those already, but a little bit of width.
Yeah, and it has to come from the skipper of the Zimbabwean side, Craig Irvin, getting one that is bowled wide.
That is another one. He's finally gotten his wicket. Craig Irvin has pushed that one outside the line of off stump. And Sidikula Atal picks up his second catch.
Yeah, if it's not Sean Williams, it's Craig Irvin. So 2 left-handers there. And the edge has been found and safely taken by Siddiqullah Atal. Well, after a great shot, he had 4 runs to him only. Zimbabwe 11 for 4 after 7.
He's already out there, and believe it or not, we're just in the 7th. Oh yes, you would have loved the sound on that. Stand and deliver. If you can do that, then surely the Zimbabwe fans will not leave those seats.
Authority written all over this.
This time he pulls that one. There's no man there in front or behind the square on the onside, and he's taking him on.
This time not in as much control as he was the previous one, and it's because Azmat has got this one a lot higher above head height. Still manages Sean Williams to get tentative.
Yeah! Told you that it'll be an interesting competition. This was tough. I'm not sure if he was reading him out of the hand. This one has gone and hit the off stump on the full. Just not there, Sean Williams.
We had a teaser of Adam Mohamed Ghazanfar in the first game. That is not a good stroke from Sean Williams. Acres of space between bat and pad. He goes for 60.
Oh yes, has he picked it? Has he picked it cleanly? If he has, that's a very, very good catch. Siddiqullah Atal. Bennett just poking at it, had no idea if it's going away or coming in. As a result, he's given catching practice to the slip cordon.
I'll tell you what, this is a sharp catch. 1, because he's at second slip, so he's closer in. 2, it's gone very quickly and low to his left. That is great anticipation from Siddiqullah Atal. Brian Bennett goes without troubling the scorers. 32 for 6.
Maxim over, stumps rattling here at the Harare Sports Club. First wicket for Naveed in one-day internationals.
Yeah, no idea at all for Newman. just getting his own medicine early on. He took 3 wickets into his second ODI here at Harare Sports Club. Had no clue. Naveed Zadran, nothing wrong about that. A legit delivery, and that goes through the defenses of Newman. Stamps rattling. What a sight that for a fast bowler. Newman only makes one. Zimbabwe
Gets a top edge. Wicket keeper Ikram. Ikram takes the catch. He takes his revenge. Naveed with second wicket.
Yeah, that's the aggression shown from the fast bowler. How often do you go to the bouncers when you are being hit for the boundaries? Naveed Zadran is early days, but bowls a perfect bouncer. Garawa doesn't have the answer, swings at it, goes high in the air, but what a catch from Ikram Ali Khail. Lucky for him, he jumps but holds on to the catch.
Hits him on the pad. The finger is up. Second wicket from the over. 9 down.
Yeah, and Naveed Zadran is on a hat-trick. Can you believe that? Wow, what a display of talent that is. The earlier one was a bouncer, this time targeting the pads of a new batter. Right thing to do, not to allow him settle it all, and before the bat could come down, it was right onto the pad. Trevor departs without trouble in the scorers, 53 for 9.